Hey guys, it's Roy from Good Guys Gardening Center, and I'm here with my beautiful daughter Isabella. And what we're going to do today is we're going to show you guys how easy it is to grow wheatgrass. We hear from a lot of people that come into our store that they don't know how to get wheatgrass, they don't know how to grow it, it's too expensive to buy it, and they want to start getting into it. And they also tell us why. Because of the nutritional value of wheatgrass. So for those of you who don't know already, wheatgrass is equivalent nutritional equivalent to approximately 5 pounds of leafy green vegetables. So just one shot a day would be equal in nutritional value to consuming 5 pounds of leafy green vegetables. Now I love spinach and I love things like Swiss chard, but it'd be very difficult for me to eat 5 pounds of it unless of course I transformed into a horse or a cow. And that's not going to happen. So this is pretty simple. What we're going to do here is we are going to grow this wheatgrass and we're going to show you guys how to do it without any medium. In other words, you're not going to be using anything other than a tray, some winter wheatgrass that we of course sell, and we're happy to sell it to you by the cup, the pound, the kilo, or if you're really hungry, we'll even sell it to you by the palletful. You just got to give us a bit of notice on that one. Then the other thing that we have here is just some nice clean water, not tap water. We've actually got some RO water. Just basically as clean a water as you can use, and we just use that because we just find that it works a lot better for us. So what we're going to do, it's really basic and simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the berries, and then Isabella, my faithful assistant, is going to show us how to water it, and then we're going to show you what to do with it. So on the average tray, what we're going to do is we're just taking, as I said, 1 cup, and we're going to spread it out. I'm going to spread it out and show you guys here. This really isn't rocket science or difficult. Anybody can do it, even a kid can do it. And we just find for us personally, you could probably use a little bit less, some people use a little bit more, but about 1 cup is typically what works really good for us. So once we have the wheatgrass already in the tray and it's somewhat even, we're gonna have our trusty assistant, Isabella. Could you please start spraying this down? There we go, and we want to spray it all down a little bit wider. There you go. You are doing very good. You may be up for promotion, but we'll talk about that when the video is over. Of course, we're not paying her yet. A little bit more, sweetheart. That looks good, and Daddy's just going to finish it off because you have to put the master grower in that at some point. So, just going to make sure it's all really well damped down. We're going to put that over there, empty cup. And now we're going to take that tray that has those wheatgrass berries, and we're going to take another clean tray, and here's the hard part. So pay close attention because not everybody can do this. Take this tray, set it on top, and that's as far as it goes. Now one of the things that you are going to want to do and you are going to want to keep in mind is that light will get through some of these cracks. So depending, if you're putting it onto something like we have in the background here, which is a T5 lighting rack, we're going to want to put something over it, maybe a tea towel or anything like that to prevent any type of light from coming into it. And the reason that we're going to do that is any of that light that's going to come in there is going to stop your seeds from germinating. And I'm going to give you an example of that. And we did this one specifically for this reason. As you will see on this side, we have beautiful, healthy green wheatgrass. And then you will see, you want to touch that? There you go. Ah, beautiful. Ah, yes. And then you'll see that on this side, a lot of these seeds did not germinate. The reason for that is because this tray is slightly warped, allowed light into this area, and prevents those seeds from germinating. So we'll show you this side and tell you what a beautiful tray of wheatgrass. We'll show you this side and tell you don't do it like that. So learn from us, take our advice, take this tray now or these 2 trays, and you can do one of 2 things. After you've put your cloth or sealed it up. Some people even use tape, but I just find that doesn't really work for me because I want to spray it every day. So you're going to want to take this, you're going to either want to put it underneath a light tray like that, or you're just going to take it and put it in an area where it's probably average temperature. I don't want too hot, I don't want too cold. Now, you've got your wheatgrass planted, you're all excited, you're thinking you're almost ready to harvest your wheatgrass, but you're not. Because what's going to happen now is every single day, you're going to open up this tray, you're going to take your water, you're going to spray it, mist it really nicely, make sure it's nice and damp, put this back on. Within about 3 to 4 days, what you're going to see are shoots starting to come up. And when those shoots start to come up, they're going to be really yellow. And I'm going to give you guys an example of that.
I want to help you.
You want to help me too, buddy? Sure, come on over. So you're going to start seeing things like this, where it's all yellow. Don't be concerned about that. What we're waiting for on this one is, there we go. What we're waiting for is one more day. And in one more day, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking our lid, and you can see there's water dripping off there because it's nice and moist. And you're going to take that tray, simply take it off, and put it underneath either lights or in a light and window shade. So that's about it, other than the fact that my son really wants to help plant some wheatgrass. So I think we're going to get off the video now. We hope that that's been a lot of help. Oh, one thing that I do want to mention to you, two things, is that after about 3 to 5 days, when you start seeing those yellow shoots, you are going to want to take this off, as I mentioned, and every day you are going to want to spray it down. Please, 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 after you do your first cut, don't do a second cut. The reason why is your nutritional value is held within that seed. Now, what some people are going to end up telling you is, oh, second cut, you can do a second cut, you can do a third cut. I could probably do 2 cuts, and they're going to be green, but it's going to be really bitter, and it's going to be lacking in nutritional value. So, with that, I'm going to close off on this video. Come down to our shop, 284 Mackenzie Avenue South in Williams Lake, or come and visit Isabella, me, Lucas, and the rest of the gang at the shop, or visit us online, www.goodguysgardening.com. And we are, and always have been, your one-stop gardening shop. Thank you, and have a great day. Until next time, goodbye.